Boston. You're getting hit hard this morning in Beantown. As a matter of fact, they could see well over a foot of snow by the time all is said and done.
Meteorologist Stephanie Abrams is there with a look at the residents and what they're facing this morning. And good morning, Stephanie. Wow, look at that snow.
Heather and Kevin and everybody at home, basically, we are seeing an inch or two an hour of snow, and I know that for sure because what happens is, in order to survive out here so you're not freezing doing these live shots, you have to clear an area so your feet are on the dry ground, on the grass. And I go back inside the truck and come back out to do another live shot, and it's covered over in snow. So that's an easy indication to let you know how much snow is piling up. And I actually have a ruler on the back of my notebook that is about 5 inches. That's the height of my notebook. And look at that in the ground. I'm not sure if you can see that, but basically the snow is to the top of the notebook. So we have about 5 inches on the ground right now. But let's have a look at the radar and show you exactly where the snow is falling. And basically Boston up towards Nashua is where the heaviest snow is falling. Here in Boston, visibility is about a half mile. Once you get north of here, it's about a quarter of a mile. And when you look at the radar, anywhere you see very bright white, that's where the heaviest snow is falling relative to where you see any gray. This is our first batch of snow in the northeast. And then you see some drier air kind of to our south. That's our dry slot. That's going to move on in. So we'll get a break from the snow, but then there's more to come with our upper level low pressure. And basically, don't worry about all the lingo. All you need to know is more snow will make its way here into the Boston area. But it's not only the snow, it is the temperatures that are going to get you. Basically, our temperatures are in the lower 20s, but it feels a lot colder than that. Today we'll top out around 28 degrees, but when you have the winds blowing 20 to 30 miles an hour, perhaps gusting even higher than that, like we're going to see all the way down into places like DC, that's going to make it feel like it's in the single digits or in the teens. So you have to keep that in mind. How much more snow are we going to get? Well, when all is said and done here in Boston, we're talking 10 to 15 inches. We think the rest of the day about 5 to 8 more. Places like New York, 2 to 4, Philadelphia, 2 to 4, and also in DC, we're going to see 2 to 4. So Heather and Kevin, we've only just begun, as the carpenters say, here in Boston.
It is really coming down, Steph, behind you there, but Heather and I were just mentioning about how smoothly the traffic seems to be moving, and I'm surprised that that many people are they going to work today in weather like that?
They must be. Only schools are closed. This is the Zachem Bridge, the beautiful bridge that kind of says Boston when people do skyline shots. That's I-93. Moving very well, actually. Snow is just starting to accumulate, but let me take you over here. Are you going to kill me if I make you get over to the side of the road? This is actually one of the side streets here, just where, you know, people are walking and driving. You can see it's much worse here. There is a snow emergency, and basically the mayor wants you to stay off the streets so they can plow and all that sort of stuff. But they also don't want you to put your trash out. So that's something else to keep in mind. And also, a little tip for those of you who are here, we could see a little sleet, perhaps maybe some freezing rain. I want to get back into my dry patch here so my feet don't get freezing. You might want to take your windshield wipers and flop them up so they don't stick to your windshields. Just a little tip for everyone watching at home who's dealing with this.